What's happening, everybody? I'm Growmaster. Welcome back to more of Workshop Simulator. And I think we're going to be buying this today. We have to finish the job we have right now. Then be able to buy the sandblasting machine. So, we have this is what we started on last. And I'm assuming I need bolts? No. Screwdriver? Oh, there we go. This is the one. Oh, even this. I have no idea. I'm missing something here? What the heck? Pushing the button for things to highlight. It's not highlighting. If it is highlighting, it's so bright I can't see it. Right? Here and here. I'm looking for the screws now just because nothing's highlighting, so I have to kind of just figure it out myself, I guess. Alright, right here. There we go. Okay, so we can take off a bunch of pieces. I don't know if it's maybe because we started the job last time and it's like we're continuing it now. Sure, what's going on? There. There's still a lot of pieces here. Okay, we got a thing here. We got a thing here. Remove that. Remove that. Oh, hey, we got things starting to highlight. Good, good, good. Thank goodness. No. Back to the non-highlighting stuff. Something. I'm missing just a couple pieces, man. Okay, let's just step away from the table. Step back to the table. There we go. Okay. Ooh. That is a that is a help. Without that, I have no idea what I'm doing. Alright, so we need to come over here and we need to clean stuff. Right. But yeah, definitely from the comments you guys were saying. The Sandblaster, I think a couple people even said the Sandblaster has some really good upgrades, so it's definitely worth getting that one first. But several people agreed with the sound. Like that's one of the biggest reasons why I wanted to get that one. It takes a while on that, but also because the sound effect of the angle grinder, like while it is a little bit faster, the sound effect is definitely grating. Because of the weird disconnect that it does sometimes. Let's get down through here. This is a big piece. Holy crap, man. Alright, this is fine. Turn off all this. Alright, we're gonna flip you. Alright, get the rest of this stuff off. Oh my god. Oh, I mean, we need to clean down here anyways, it's fine. Trying to rotate it the right direction. Just feel like it's like there are times where I'm like, man, I don't know how. It rotates however it wants. Alright. All the stuff on the side. Bottom. Man. What do I still have left on here? We need the power wash thing that you have, where you basically push a button and it highlights the stuff that you're missing. I have no idea. See, you go up a tiny bit. Is it just this side? Have I just missed this side because I couldn't turn it correctly? There we go. Okay. Woof. That one was a pain in the butt. These ones, I feel like they're going to be a lot easier because it's just kind of a back and forth here. Maybe. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like it's cleaning. Sometimes I feel like it's not doing anything. Oh, because there's a centerpiece. God. Is this going to clean it? Is it going to work? Looks like it's jumping up quite a bit. At first I was like, oh, this is going to be like a super easy job. But no, this one's actually got some crazy complications to it. What am I missing? There we go. My God. I mean, is this one of those opportunities where this would actually be better? I could just go quickly back and forth and remove all that. Rotate you. See, like, I do see how this can be faster, I guess. Because it really, you could just move this thing back and forth crazy fast when you're like this. Right? And off the end. Missing something small. Over here? Over here? There we go. My God. I like these ones. These ones are nice. Just flip you over, and there we go. This one, and there we go, and flip you over. Well, actually, I need to kind of add an angle. Go. See, that one's nice. This one's another nice one. The grooves. The grooves are what makes it insane. But hey, this is the job that's going to pay for our upgrade. We got one of the big upgrades. Go. And then last but not least, we got you, and then we have the other tray. The other tray, though, I don't feel like is going to be as bad as this tray. Maybe not. Maybe you're wrong. Alright. So I guess it has been saying sometimes up here on how to change the tray, but it doesn't show it all the time, and it shows it at weird times. So I think it must be showing it when I'm already, like, working on a couple pieces on one tray. But it's like, when you're done with the tray is when I would expect. And also, the tray progress, I've noticed, never fills up. These are all things I'm assuming that eventually are going to be fixed. I'm enjoying the game, though, so I don't really care. It still works. It still works just fine. You guys are enjoying it as well, so it's great. Am I going to have to get in the middle of this thing, too? Nope, we're good. Oh my God. The difference on that one. Like, some of the cleaning things, I don't see too much of a difference. Some of it, though, like right here. Like, you know, I don't see too much on the outside. The inside, though. Oof. Alright, there we go. We got the gear. Clean you off. I mean, okay, so this is how much we've cleaned it off right now. So if I go to this, I put this thing on. See, it doesn't really seem like it cleans off more. It just seems like it's dry instead of, like, slightly dirty. Ooh. God, this one's all weird, though, because of the angles of those. Alright, get the sides of all of you. Alright, there we go. And, oh no, I thought we were done. Last one. Only 13 pieces on this. It's not too bad besides the just bigger pieces. Alright, you are good. Come to the sanding. Oh God, is it all of it? Every single bit of it needs to be sanded? Oh Lord. I mean, at least with this, it's much faster because it's all metal. But I think the Sandblaster is going to be nice. So then everything, no matter metal or wood, will be good. Apparently, that somebody did say that there is attachments, like to an angle grinder that you can get. It's basically just sandpaper moving around really fast. But for the most part, an angle grinder is not a thing you generally go to use to, like, just in a workshop to clean stuff off. That's what I thought. Seems kind of weird. I think angle grinder, I think something that's basically what you're using to cut through something. Not so much something just to remove some rust from something. See, this is at least I can tell what we need to clean. What needs to be removed. Can't quite do that with the cleaning part. Alright, keep rotating. Just get rid of all the dirt, all the rust. Like, this one has a satisfying thing where you can actually see it just melting away. See, it's like that. That's what I think it hurts me about this. Is I think this is probably one of the cooler bits. Because you can, like I said, see on, like, the wood, not as much, kind of, but the metal, like, you can see the stuff just going away. And apparently they are, I think that was also a comment last time, too, was they have, like, shown that there's going to be more colors and decals and everything, which is cool. Because, yeah. That's, I don't know. The having to choose one color for the entire thing. And you got, like, these, like, little patterns and everything. I would love to add to that. I think that's one of the reasons I thought that model builder game was so enjoyable. What am I missing? Oh, the entire inside. I'm like, there's still a lot left, but I don't know where it's at. Flip it over. The entire thing is orange. I think I know. Oh, gotta turn it. It's like that angle and you just can't quite reach. Come on, give me the ding. Give me the... There it is. The one I feel like should be a lot easier than the cleaning bit. But I could be wrong. Again, I can visually see where we need to clean. Alright, flip you some more. Through all this bit. See, and I definitely want to get that Sandblaster before we get to another huge job like the... Go. At least kind of see where it is in there. This makes it, again, makes it easier because you can actually see it just melting away. So what we have right here? Oh, see, it still shows that there's so much, but I don't know where it's at. There we go. You're not hollow, so we're at least good with you. Alright, at least it's not doing the, like, doot. That's the part that kills me. This isn't so bad. But it's still, my god. I mean, I imagine the grinder is not quiet in the first place, but still. What am I missing here? What am I missing here? There we go. Alright, remove all this, then we just flip it over. Move all this. Sides? What am I, what, okay. I was like, I don't know where I am now. Alright, side's all good. Alright. She had an angle so I can get like 3 sides at once. Something over here. And there we go. Last one on this tray. Get all the way down. Alright, the same thing on this one. Probably good. Alright. Yep, last one on this tray. The difference it looks like when you have it all freaking shiny and new. Oh god, now it's doing that sound effect. I'm doing small parts and it keeps losing touch with it. And I don't imagine a Sandblaster to be much quieter, to be honest. Alright, get all of this off. Here we go. Oh yeah, just watching it melt away. I'm hoping the Sandblaster is a little bit faster, and then the paint will definitely do the second one. The power washer I think will be the last one I get, because that is not that slow on the time it takes. Alright, take care of all this. There we go. Got the 2 bits over here. I didn't mean to put that down. There we go. I was like, it should be finished, but preemptively put it down. Right, and then we just have 2 more pieces, and then I'm assuming I'm gonna have to paint some of it. Maybe not. I don't know. See, there's certain things that we've had to paint that I feel like would have just been better without painting it. The bread thing, I guess, somebody said it was probably because it wasn't stainless steel, and so you had to, like, paint it, make sure it didn't rust when you washed it. And I was like, that makes a lot of sense. I get that. Or we're using spray paint. I don't know. I guess if you like varnish it or seal it or whatever, then it'd be fine. Varnish. That doesn't seem right. That doesn't sound like the right one. Alright. That one's all good. How much am I painting? I am painting more than I actually thought I would be. Okay, so number 2, we're gonna go with green. Like, if you're gonna make me paint something and you just get to let me choose the color, then we're just gonna go with a weird color. Not something I'd really, well, I mean, I guess, no, I've seen appliances and stuff. It's just, I don't know. There's not many things I can really think I've ever seen in my kitchen or my parents' kitchens that have ever been really too much that's green. I feel like green in the kitchen is a thing that's just like, just makes your brain think mold. I don't know. I think it's one of the reasons why it's more avoided, the colors. I've always seen like lots of blues and reds and stuff like that, but when it comes to green, it's not so much. I guess it could be associated with vegetables, right? Be another thing. I don't know. Just seeing green sitting on your counter, it's like, that bread has gone bad. Something like that, you know? We have kids, it doesn't even get to that point. Food gets eaten so quickly. I'm a teenager. Like, in through here. Right. This is all good. My God. I keep like, okay, we should be getting pretty good, right? No, there's still so much. We're not even at the halfway mark on this thing. That's why the painting will definitely be the second one. Can't go too fast or it doesn't paint it. So, faster way to paint would be nice. That part off. Got a middle piece here. Right. I still have the outside, I think. Well, I mean, I still technically have the inside, too. Oh, my God. This is freaking gigantic. There's nothing else. It's like, we don't have to paint the freaking, those things back there. That was the one part that really sucked when it came to the cleaning. It was like trying to figure out where the dirty part is. So it'd be like, oh, God, where do I paint? At least this one I could see pretty. Paint the bottom. See, and it's almost like we're like putting the primer on and then we're putting the stuff on. Because it adds that like white covering before it actually does the color itself. Weird. I don't know. It's just weird. It's the same thing as when you're cleaning stuff off, where it kind of just builds itself in over time, and it has kind of the nice thing, but at the same time, it also is weird because, I don't know, it turns white first. Strange. Turn you at an angle with all 3 sides. Right. This one. Go. See, the rest of this is easy. There's that one part. So much to it. Nope, didn't mean to push the space button yet. It doesn't say that anywhere, does it? No, I think it only said it in the tutorial. Somebody asked in the comments, and I was like, does it actually not say? But no, it really doesn't. There's nowhere that it says. It says push E, rotation, rotate, zoom in, zoom out. Right, clear all the rest of you, and we're good. See, and like right there, it's like, how do you change trace? No idea. Right. Good. Nice and small pieces, so it's nice and easy to get done. And we just have to put it all back together and hope to God it actually shows me what pieces to put under what, because I'm not gonna remember. Oh, God, you're much bigger than that. There we go. Go around here. Get it all nice and done. I keep clicking. I don't need to click. I don't know why. My brain just like, alright, activate. Activate the thing I'm using. No, you don't gotta do that in this game. It just does it as soon as you highlight it. Alright. And I think yeah, all I have left is this piece over here. Gonna finish. There we go. That's why I kind of was just like, I'm just gonna cover it real quick like this. I wonder if I can get away with that. I wonder if I can make it go faster by doing something like that. I mean, it is filling up pretty quick. Need more leeway. I don't know. This may be a nice fast tactic. Here we go. I mean, it wasn't a huge piece, but still. Okay, so let's go to one first, I guess. What's happening here? Wait, what? Hello? What's going on? I don't know what's happening right now. I feel like there's something did not register right. Okay. Cool. You, mail. Awesome. Claim that. Bam, we got our money. Alright, I am going to go and buy this right now. Yeah, 205, yes. Sweet. So now we have a Sandblaster. I don't need it right this second, but we have it. Great calendar. Let's end our day. Yes. And now it's going to be Grandma. Yep, thank you for fixing my sewing machine. You really helped my grandma out. You restored brought me back to my heart is already singing. For a moment, I got it used. Low kind of strength is spent most yesterday in bed. That's not good. Called asking her about her old till. The one that went cha-ching. Okay, so we need a new till? Or we need to clean up an old... Oh wait, I gotta accept. We gotta accept. I'm not gonna freaking walk away again and not accept this time. I did that last time. There we go. Alright. I want to say... No, I have not seen that. I think till... I think as in like the thing to till the ground. What? Cats. Nuts. Oh, it's just hanging out in here. Ew. Ew. That thing looks horrible. Alright. I feel like there's gonna be a lot of pieces. So I got all the little buttons and... Oh my god! Oh my... Alright. 158 pieces. Woo! It's just showing me all this stuff. Alright. You and you. Alright. All the screws. At least a lot of it's going to be screws, right? That's the way I'm kind of hoping. God, alright. So many screws, though. Trying to see which one is the ones I need to remove right now is not the easiest. Other ones on the bottom? No? We good? Right, there we go. Get those. Get that. Bunch up on the top. Alright, we got some on the side over here. No? One right there. Can't tell where they are. Got one over here. Still have one on the top. One on the side, the side. Okay, one more on the top. Okay. Nope, there's still more screws on here. My god. Where there's so many pieces. What? Grab that piece. What are you telling me to grab here? Oh, there's a little tube in there. Oh my god, am I gonna have to sand that? Oh my god. This is craziness. Still have a screw over here. There's a whole bunch of little ones back here. Move the bar. Oh man, did not like that. Okay, you're still showing me this. What's there? There's something there? This, front of that, this thing, that thing. Oh my lord. Oh, I gotta go down each one. Oh, this is... Ooh, there may be some actual fast forwarding in this one. What am I missing? Screwdriver. Okay, and then we just have the bar that was floating. This part. God. We go over to this side. Okay. Keeps going down, so okay. Doing it the other side, thought that would be the way, but nope. Move you. Oh, cool. I don't have to remove each and every single one of the buttons. I am actually very happy about that. Was literally dreading that. Right, you. There and right there. All the pieces of wood. And there's just the box. Right, screws all over the place. There, right there, right there. Is that it? Oh, the front's still stuck. No, it's on the other side. Yeah. What? Oh, I was wondering what was holding on to. Am I missing something here? Hello? Do I need this? See that there's still pieces here, but what do I do about this? Okay, so no, obviously nothing with that. Nothing with the screwdriver, at least it's not as far as what I can see. I mean, I see screws right here. Oh, okay. So it is. It was this. Ugh. Nothing was popping up when I was holding them. What? What is going on? Alright. Thought we had actually removed it all. Was incorrect. Okay, there we go. Gotta keep going down the line like this. Holy wow. Alright. Oh, Lord. Oh, there's so much. Oh my god. Alright, so this is the biggest project we've done so far, I think. Unlike the amount of pieces. We gotta do all the cleaning. Oh. Right. How nice and easy is this gonna be? It's not gonna be too bad, I guess, at least on some of this. Like there's a lot of pieces. There's so many pieces. What am I missing? It's showing quite a bit. Alright, so this could suck. Could suck a lot. Nope. Didn't mean to pick you up. Wanted to pick this one up. I don't know how many trays actually don't have a lot. I mean, this isn't coming off. It's not super bad. I didn't even know there was a pattern on that. Right, click the next one. Again, didn't know there was a pattern there. No idea. Alright, get the outsides. What am I missing? Missing something somewhere. This entire thing here. Oh god, yeah, see there's patterns all over the place. No idea. Didn't see any of that. Just that's how insanely dirty this thing is. And it was sitting in that warehouse that was definitely or the old workshop. Definitely has seen better days. Alright. So who knows how long it actually been sitting in there. She made it sound like it'd been here for a while. Alright. Flip you around, do over here. Inside. Alright. Still small pieces. Alright. At least it's nice and easy on these. Maybe. I say that and I jinx myself. Alright, flip it around like this. There we go. Tray 1 done. Yeah, okay, this is it's just gonna be a bunch of big pieces. Ew. That looks really gross. What the heck is happening here? What was that? Like somebody spilled a soda in there. Just let it sit there for like 30 years. Alright, all done with you. The small pieces should be pretty easy. See, is this supposed to be patterns, or is it just a whole bunch of, like, so old? I mean, there's a point you get to where you can't really just quite refurbish the wood. Like a small piece like this, I feel like this if it's like just been sitting there for like 20 years, I don't know. I don't see much recuperating for some of the wood pieces, unless they're metal. If they're metal, it's a different story. But they look like wood. I feel like they're just it would just crumble. All right, get through all of you. Oh yeah, I think I don't even know. There's how I'm gonna after this tree I'm gonna look to see what it is, and we're probably gonna fast forward. Let's turn it to like 10 times speed. Turn on the music. I was looking through some of the no copyright music I have, and there's like the one that I used in Power Wash. I felt like it's a pretty good one. It's a pretty good one for something like this. I mean, I could put the link below of the actual like artist, whatnot, but I have a couple of the non-copyright songs. So gross looking. All right. Oh, there's only 85 pieces? Wait, this isn't nearly as bad as I thought then. How is there 8 trays? 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool, that looks hard. It's not hard as much as it's just gonna take a long time. It's gonna take so long to get through that one. Oof. Am I missing something? Oh my god, there's 2 little tiny things here. What? No, get... Oh god, I pushed the wrong button. Put it down. Put it down! Oh god, what have I done? Okay. There's 2 little things right here. Put that down. Here we go. All I have left is these tiny little pins. I didn't realize that that was going to consist of something we actually had to do. Oh my god. What am I not cleaning on here? You give me such a tiny little thing. What's left, dude? Holy crap. Alright. Alright, we're all done with this. Oh, wow. Okay, so here's our new thing. Yeah, how does this work? I mean, this is still freaking slow as crap. Are you serious? Is this for real? I don't know if this is any better. I mean, if anything, this is smaller chunks, man. I don't know. I guess we can find out in a second. Could just, oh no, I mean, I can just keep going back and forth really quick. I don't know. I don't know if this is better. I have a hard time saying this is better. Definitely faster, I guess, but... Okay, so we're all good there. Definitely are moving a lot, though. At least this thing like brand spanking new. I wonder if this is going to give me more leeway, maybe. These are also the most massive pieces freaking ever. Alright, just clear off all this. Ah, there's so many pieces to this one, too. And the part that I expected to be the worst really wasn't the worst. Right, you're done. Like, I honestly expected the, all those metal pieces to be awful. They got done really fast. Alright, just gonna go through here. And this works. I'm cleaning off really quick this way. Okay, switch to the next one. Some metal. This is what I'm wondering. Is it going to be... It is very fast on the metal. Alright. The wood? I don't know. I guess this is faster for sure. And it doesn't have the high-pitched sound. Like, it has the sandblasting sound, but which is what I expected. But it doesn't have the high-pitched sound, and that's really all I care about. Right? Yeah, okay, I was wrong. This is 100% faster. At least on metal. Maybe the wood too, but I don't know. Alright, take all this off. I mean, I'll literally just go back and forth on it. Okay. Yeah, no, I underestimated the speed of it. Right? All this off, we're good. And I couldn't figure out what happened to the, what am I missing right here? Side? Oh, it's done. It didn't do the ding. I couldn't tell, though. Like, I was like, where were the keys? Like, I don't remember taking the keys off. It wasn't until I actually started cleaning off these things that I realized that, oh, they're actually attached to the bars. Not what I was expecting. It's like a rotary phone is basically what it seems like. I've used a bunch of cash registers in the past, but I've never used a cash register that's like this old school. So I had no idea how it all worked. It's apparently literally just set up like a rotary phone. Or just set to go to a specific distance on each one. Alright, take care of you. Right. These little small pieces. Okay, yeah, I was wrong. This is 100% faster. I think this is like faster than the water one by far. Definitely faster than the previous sanding bit. Alright, Flippia. Flippia, you're good. Alright, there we go. It's doing it in a different order and it's messing with me. Right. Oh, you're good. But yeah, it's like this is the one that I expected to be the worst on cleaning it off, but I mean it honestly went so fast on each one that it's like it was nothing compared to the big trays that just like look at that, bam. Flip it around once. And bam. Like, this is so much quicker than I ever imagined it to be. I was like, it's the big pieces of wood. That's the ones that, like, those are the ones that take forever, I feel, because you gotta go, like, over such a large area. This one, just boom. Just quickly flip it once and you're basically good. Especially if I can get it, like, just the right angle. It's all a matter of, like, I was trying to, like, get the perfect point of flipping so it would go right over and I could just keep cleaning it as it's flipping. So that's really, like, the best way to go about it. See, like this, like, look at this. It's so much faster. If I get it, like, right at the right angle. Right? I don't know if it's just giving me a lot of leeway on these ones because they're so small. Or what, but, I mean, as far as this tray is concerned, I feel like this tray... Oh, crap, did I do a little... Yeah, a little too little. Like, this tray is about the same speed as it takes as one of just the trays with the big old giant piece on there. There's that one piece that was just, it's just massive, and I feel like that, cleaning that one took forever. Around. Right? I really hope to God I don't have to paint each one of these pieces. I'm gonna lose my damn mind if I have to paint each one of these little... What? And these ones. These were the ones that, the only ones on here that were just like, I don't know what's going on. I can't see exactly what I'm looking at here. Trying to tell if I had the right... Trying to tell, like, where the bit I was missing was. I'm like, this is tiny. How am I still missing something that I can't find? Because, like, one of the edges was turned ever so slightly on. Alright, we're all good on this. Yeah, this is significantly faster and nicer to do. Like, even moving it, I feel is... I don't know, maybe the grinder wasn't really had to move. Somebody said there's upgrades I can get to this too. Like, it has the most upgrades. I don't see anything. As far as, like, upgrading sakes. Alright, so yeah, that went really quick. Stage it like this, and we just kind of sandblast through. Like, again, this is a thing I don't think we should have to paint. I feel like non-painting this would actually be better. Because it looks nice like this. Get these little edges, aren't you? Can't tell. And a good chunk of this stuff is back here. Right? Oh. What? There's still a ton missing. Where's the last bit? Here we go. Sandblast all you off. And I mean, this is the thing where, like, the angle grinder, you would need a sandblaster to get all this off. Otherwise, you'd have to uncoil it, and I don't think you can uncoil it without ever making irreparable damage. Say words, I swear to God. Every once in a while, I go to say one of those words, and I'm just like, blah, blah, blah. Nope. This is the moment where my mouth just stops functioning. Yeah, see, this is, I underestimated it. First, I'm like, really, like, it did not seem like it was gonna be much faster, but... No, this is noticeably faster. And I feel like the biggest part of it that I like is that it feels like it gives me more leeway. Either that or it just removes so much that it feels like there's more leeway, but I'm actually clean more than I realize. Over. Like, see there, I'm just speeding through it, so it's either removing more than I realize, or I'm just... Isn't that good, I guess? Right, you're all done. These ones are just like, I don't know where I'm missing. Right. Over. My God. Yeah, I'm going nice and quick through this. This is wonderful. Hey, this is gonna be done faster than the water was. Just, I'm hoping to God it's only gonna be a little bit of painting. I feel like none of this should be painted. All that looks really nice like that. If anything, painting the little decals on here would be cool, but it's not going to be a thing I can do. Why did you just click? Was I not done with that? I was just showing something off. Get rid of this grossness on here. I don't like it. Ugh. So much nicer. Move all the nasty. This one I feel like, yeah, I can just see more and then I miss. If I just go back and forth like this, do you still give me a good amount of... No, we do still have to obviously make sure we remove some. There we go. Yeah, there's definitely more leeway on this. Alright. And this is not even just... This is just like the other one. Did we get... Oh no, we got $25 for the sewing box. This is basically... We don't get paid for this one. Right. Go through here. These little pieces again. See, I don't feel like if this has been sitting there for 20 years, this does not feel like a... This does not feel like this should look like this. I don't care if you sandblast it, wash it, clean it off, or anything. Like, these pieces right here, I'm pretty sure would be just straight up ruined. Wood is not a thing that holds out well if it's just sitting there. Not getting treated or not getting, like, you know... It just doesn't tend to do very well. Like, when it's small pieces like this. I mean, even look at a house, even. Some houses just... A little bit of water on them or something, get some mildew, and inside that old workshop, looks like there's definitely some of that going on. Get a little bit of mildew and some wood, and you did mill it. That wood just it melts. Not melts, you know. I mean, I don't know. You could basically say that. It's crazy on how much wood breaks down. All right. Last piece on here, and I think all we have is one more tray left. I mean, this thing has definitely been flying through. This is the only problem I'm having with these ones right here is just how small they are. Trying to hit the actual thing and not just go over it. It's not working well. Zoom in. Alright, there we go. The last part on here. Yep, all that's left is this tray right here, and we're done. Oh, besides painting, maybe. I don't know, again, this looks nice. I don't feel like we should have to paint it. If anything, we would put varnish on it. That would look nice there. My guess is they're going to make me go paint a whole bunch. Right, you're good. This is one of the ones that was just like, oh my god. This one took forever because of just the awkward hugeness of it. Yeah, no, this is still faster than the water. Just it feels like it is. I've been recording for an hour. I'm speeding through the water part. And I mean, if there's a stupid amount of painting going on, I'll be speeding through the tube. We haven't used the Sandblaster before. So I figured let's yeah, I'll go through on this one. Alright. I mean this works well too, just doing little circles. Just a few pieces here and there. Can you give me some? There we go. That was a lot of leeway. There was so much left on there still. You got like the small pieces where it's like, man, I feel like I got everything. What am I missing? One little tiny spot. Alright, there you go. How crazy that is. Alright. I see you'd still put like the veneer. See, I drives me nuts. I used to know all the words for all the different kinds of like stuff you would do, the seals and all that, like sealant, woodworking stuff, and it's not in my brain anymore. Not something I've dealt with for years and years, like well over a decade at least. We got all this, got all that. There we go. Last couple pieces. Wait, no, what? It's still, wait, there's still a lot somehow. But this is the last tray. Time to look up at the numbers thinking, wait a second, those numbers do not equate. Oh, no. I thought we were good, man. I thought we were good. I mean, this isn't even the last tray then. Because there's only like freaking 4 pieces on here. Ah, this is the largest pieces. And this is what I mean by like this. This I felt like took longer than all the little pieces combined. Because they're so gigantic. But no, actually, this is again just like before. You know, I can just only imagine what the airbrush thing would do, or even the washing one. Like, what would the power wash one do, man? This one's like this. Like, what is the power wash gonna be? It's already pretty quick to do water, like wash things off. Right. And give me a lot of leeway too. It kind of looks like it. There we go. Yeah, that was quite the leeway. There's still one more tray after this one. Man, that's not good. Alright, because this is only gonna get us to what? 79? Right. I think I'm doing like spending too much time on it. Yeah. Go. Running in a straight line like this is nice and easy. Just go up and down real fast and boom. Alright. Push the next one. Still isn't. Oh, because the pins. Like, this still doesn't feel right. Like, what? That's the amount of pieces on here does not equate. This is definitely the last tray. Right, you're gonna be super finicky now because I missed what, this edge over here. Like, look at the nice colors in this wood, man. I swear to God, you better not make me paint over this set. I'm gonna be so upset. Like, this wood, if it actually came back looking this nice. Like, it's so nice looking, man. Don't make me paint over this. Alright, get the last bit off. Round. I feel like it's giving me a good amount. Keep filling up before having to clean too much more up. There we go. Alright, get the edges. Round. Alright, all we got left these tiny little things right here. Alright. Last one. Yeah, in time comparison, I don't know. This is much faster, but feels like it was. Oh, so I can't go overdo that. Alright. God, why? Why do you want me to paint this? Should get the option to just not paint it. Can I just come over here and put it back together? Look how much nicer this looks. It looks so much nicer, alright. You are making me paint all this stuff. Are you serious? Alright. Alright. Alright, I'll see you in a minute. Well, I'm just gonna fast forward through this and just slap the music up again. Okay. Oh my god. This is the first time I've ever, like, my insomnia's up to me in the degree that it's like, man, I felt like my eyes are gonna close while I was doing that. The sound effect of the freaking spray. Oh my god. Alright, I made everything yellow out of spite. We put all these freaking crazy things on. No, I had the wrong one. I'm like, why can't I screw it in? Right, we gotta put all the oh, that's right. Gotta put all these bits in. Right, and I need number 3. No? Yeah, right here. Okay, and back to number 1. Screwdriver down here. Boom, boom, boom. Screw everything else back in. I don't know how long this video is going to be, but I've already been recording for like an hour and a half. Hopefully this isn't super long. I'm going to be speeding through 2 parts, so. You. Wait, is it automatically placing all that stuff? Okay. I went with yellow, yeah. Partially out of spite. I was just like, man, you're making me do all this. I am painting it yellow. It's gonna be bright, and it's gonna be mustard color, and it's ugly, and it's just gonna be a thing that you have to deal with now. I think this part may look. Right. Down the chain. Right. I can't click on those parts. Such a hard time with it. Weird orders. It doesn't look terrible. Super cool. Or super fancy, flashy. I don't know. Where am I supposed to be going? What am I doing here? Running stuff back here. Okay. Up here. Connect all the rest of these little bits up. Right. So many to be screwed in. What now? Over here. Can I just put in all the ones on one side so you stop making me flip all around? What's happening here? Problem is all this, the yellow and the light is not helping me find where I need to screw in the next screw because it keeps bouncing around. Is there a reason why you do it all this weird manner? There's still more here. I don't understand what's going on. Right? I can at least put these things on sideways. Or through the actual thing. Right, so there we go. I remember when we took them off, they were weird like that too. Right. There, right here, right here. Oh, we're done? Oh my god. Look at this thing.
This is boring, Grandpa. Can we go play ball or something?
Hey now. Your mommy put her heart into this shop. Put her heart into this shop. We should help her set everything up.
That was weird.
She needs us. Don't worry. This is only while the shop's getting opened. Soon she'll be able to hire some help and handle everything herself. But for now, while it's all on Mommy, we should help out.
But I don't get it. Mom doesn't have to work, so why?
It's been a dream of hers, you know. She always wanted to have a simple, small store so she could chat with the neighbors while they buy groceries.
Really?
Yep. And I bet she's very happy to have you here, helping her out with this dream. Can you hand me those cabbages? Let's stack them here.
I don't know what's happening in that part. That was really weird. Oh, and it's doing it again. I noticed this last time, too. It's like it shows the old and new? Something. I don't know what's going on with it. I don't know. But then it seems like it's fixed the next time. Load the game in. I don't know. This is early access. There's just bugs and issues. It is what it is. Game works fine. Otherwise, I'm okay with it. That was an interesting one. That was a really long one. Right, let's go to calendar. Let's enter day. Yes. Back, and we have 2 new ones. Hand crank, no drill, and illuminating request. Fixing up a kerosene lamp. Okay, those are gonna be our next 2 jobs. So yeah, let me know if you want to keep seeing more. Hit the like button, and subscribe if you haven't. Leave comments, do all that fun jazz. All right, see, these don't look like they're gonna be super bad, but that's what I was thinking. There's like crazy things doing. It is definitely a time saver with this by far, and the next one I want to get for sure is gonna be this one because yeah. And these are also supposed to be, I think, either works in progress or stuff that are gonna be added in the future. But yep, I'm gonna leave it here for now. So thanks so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye for now.